Yo, what's up, guys? Bound here, and there's a new Pokemon trailer that came out yesterday. So there's been a lot of information circulating the internet about what could be in the new games and all that. But yeah, so we're gonna take a look at some leaks actually, the Central Leaks Twitter, because there's I've been following this Twitter and seeing what's been going on, and so if you don't want to see these leaks, you probably don't want to watch this video. But I'm just gonna go over what's been going on in there. So now I blocked off that because I didn't want. There's some I don't really like to show that because there's a bunch of like random stuff that you probably don't care about. But yeah. So this is the part 18 of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks. It's a very recent part. They've actually done 18 whole parts. Like it's actually insane. But just tells you how much leaks there are. Like it's actually insane. But so so what we know already is that there's potential paradox Pokemon that are ancient and future, which depends on which game you get. So Scarlet is ancient, and Violet is going to be the future. So there's specific Pokemon that can be in both, and there's specific Pokemon that can be like in one or the other. So that's pretty interesting. Now we have Volcarona is in both actually, and the typing is actually completely different. He's like four different types here. We got Bug Fighting on Ancient and Poison Fire on a Future, which is pretty interesting. Poison Fire is kind of interesting because, like, Salazzle, you see in it, like, interesting offensive type. It's just really weak to ground, so, yeah. So here we have Paradox Delibird. Now, Paradox Delibird is, gonna be, obviously, I think it's just in both games because it's not past or future, so, yeah. Ice and Water, interesting. Paradox Donphan, past. So Donphan has past and future, so that's pretty cool. Ground and Electric, and Ground and Fighting. Paradox, now, yeah, Donphan's a pretty cool Pokemon, I loved using it in Gen 6 and 7 competitive, which is pretty cool. It wasn't in Gen 8, so I'm glad we get to see that Pokemon again. And we have a Paradox Zoelis, actually, Dark Flying. It's very interesting. Uh, Yeah, so Paradox Gallade, Fairy Fighting. That seems like a pretty decent offensive coverage type, or coverage duo. And then Mischievous got the Mimikyu type and Ghost and Fairy. Interesting. It'll probably evolve into the same type too. Uh, oh yeah. Or just think of it as Hydreigon actually, because it probably is, to be honest. And now it says there's not many, but not little Pokemon that are in the game. Yeah, home transfer. Yep. Ancient Elements is apparently Dragon Dark. Interesting. Leaker says the current build of the game has many walk. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not really. I'm just concerned about like competitive aspect or just Pokemon in general. Um, I'm not really that like keen on like the graphics or anything like that. But yeah, again, Gen 6 starters are in home. So this is interesting. You can get the Gen 6 starters via home transfer. So the big one is obviously Greninja because Greninja is a very strong Pokemon, Protean, and Chestnut can be pretty good too. These two can be pretty good. So this is honestly pretty interesting because we didn't get Gen 6 starters in Pokemon Sword and Shield, so that's pretty interesting. And these leaks are actually still going on like 29 minutes ago. So this is some fish thing. And Story Titans, I'm not sure what that means. They're probably still gonna post more about that. But this is not all we have. So there's more information actually on the website. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So we have wait, hold on. Let me go back here. Because I think there's a few news that there's okay, just is it features? Okay, well let's see what this is. So handy feature for exploring the Paldea region. Tell your Pokemon to go adventure. Yeah. So this is auto battles. I think they showed this in the trailer as well, but um, if we can get it, let me see. We can zoom in here. You take that off. All right, so yeah, auto battles, pretty important feature. Sorry, my throat is like really backed up, but we have a mini map, which is some. I literally just realized that there's a mini map in the corner. I really like that. That's really cool because it'll probably show you like some stuff on the mini map as well, like some important things. But when you throw out your Pokemon in the battles, you can see your Pokemon's HP status in the corner, which is pretty interesting. So you get to like withdraw it when it gets low or whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. You can get XP from it, which is also really sick. Now, I think there was another feature that was on the website. This thing. So the theme. So your school you enroll in. Yeah, it's a special study project, treasure hunt. So, um, so Team Star is the villains of this game. So that's pretty interesting. That's a very nice picture. Victory Road, your path to champion rank. So it says there are 8 Pokemon gyms in different locations, all managed by the Pokemon League. And as what's been already known before, is that you can actually challenge these gyms in any order. So that's pretty cool. But passes the champion assessment, yeah, and then yeah. After, yeah, then you could do that. The first trial of gyms, the gym test. So, so you actually have to do these challenges before you can actually go inside the gym's specific gym. You have to complete a series of challenges per gym, I guess. So that's pretty interesting. And this is like an example of what it is. It's like a mini game kind of. So we have Miss Gita, chairwoman of the Pokemon League. And so what do? I think she's just the one that checks your status if you can actually go in the Pokemon League. So Brassius, the gym leader, grass type gym leader. Cool. Wait, what? Oh, this text is with this, and then this text is with that. I thought it was something else. And then you have search for Herba Mystica and the Path of Legends. Oh yeah, the Titan Pokemon. So this is kind of a similar thing to the like the trials in Totem Pokemon in Sun and Moon. We had it. Well, that's what it reminds me of. At least it seems kind of similar. Because you have to face them off too. Like, look at this. Cloth the Stony Cliff Titan. And look how big that thing is. Like, holy crap. Face off against school troublemakers. Yeah, so they have this huge, like, machine. And they're just on top of it as they battle you. That's interesting. Make your way into... Okay, yeah, so they have bases. And you have to invade them. And there's bosses as well. So this is the AI. Or the, yeah, not the AI, or the UI of the battling. So this I don't understand why it's like it's just crazy, but yeah. That kind of reminds me of Bucephalon. I don't know why. Maybe it is a Bucephalon. You never know. But yeah, I think that's all there is to it for news in terms of that. But I think there's quite a bit of stuff. Like Central Leaks has been releasing a bunch of other stuff as well. Like if we can look down on the Twitter, I think it's kind of slow because, yeah. Now this is interesting. So we have, so this is actually on the website. I'll show you that. So when we have a, we can check Pokemon here, and there's Scarlet and there's Armor Rouge. So they both have the ability Flash Fire, but they have different concepts are different. So Armor Rouge is Fire Psychic, Scarlet is a Fire Ghost, I believe. Yeah. So they have, this has great swords. Now they both have their signature moves. Obviously, this one's Bitter Blade, Fire type physical move. Wow. So this is a healing move. That's gonna be broken. That's crazy. A fire move that heals you. That's nuts. What the heck? And then Armor Rouge's move is Armor Cannon. So you have a fire special move that's very strong, but it lowers your. It's basically a close combat, but a fire special attack. So that's pretty interesting. Now, I think that's all for. Well, we know Clough. I already made a short on that, but yeah, all these have been revealed previously. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about for this video. I've been playing a bunch of Pokemon Showdown too. I've been playing Janet Ryu a lot. This team is so fun to use, man. Like, I think I'm like 11-3 so far, which is absolutely pretty good, you know. So yeah, that's all I have to say. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.